मैं शपथ लेता हूं कि मैं स्वयं स्वच्छता के प्रति सजग रहूंगा। इस देश को गंदगी से मुक्त करना ये सिर्फ सफाई कर्मचारियों का काम है क्या? क्या 125 करोड़ देशवासियों का कोई दायित्व नहीं है?
Good evening and welcome to the Buck Stops here. This Gandhi Jayanti, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the country's biggest ever cleanliness drive. The 5-year Swachh Bharat Abhiyan or Clean India campaign is expected to cost over 2 lakh crore, an ambitious campaign, not because of the money it involves and the targets it hopes to reach in 5 years, but because it actually targets fundamentally a mindset of entitlement with an aim to change it and create a sense of civic responsibility amongst all of us. Will it work? But before we go on to our debate, let's take a look at the launch of the Prime Minister's campaign and his push that began by visiting a colony of Safai Karamcharis in Delhi, where Mahatma Gandhi once lived.
मैं आज जो शपथ ले रहा हूं वह अन्य 100 व्यक्तियों से भी करवाऊंगा। वे भी मेरी तरह स्वच्छता के लिए 100 घंटे दें।
The Prime Minister launched India's biggest cleanliness drive, his pet project, the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. But he sprang a surprise, stopping en route for this cleanup at a police station with only restricted media around. Well, the Prime Minister surprised everyone this morning by first turning up at the Mandir Marg police station, and this is just barely 200 meters from the Valmiki Sadan. That's where he was supposed to go originally, but he decided to come here first, and he found that even the police station had lots and lots of trash. The first stage of the official launch happened symbolically at the Valmiki Sadan, a colony of government sanitation workers, predominantly Dalits, and where Mahatma Gandhi had stayed for some months. Modi wielded the jhadu in the same locality where Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal launched his party symbol, the jhadu, last year.
मैंने पहले ही कहा, ये राजनीति से परे है, ये सिर्फ राष्ट्रभक्ति की प्रेरणा से किया हुआ काम है। अगर इसको इसी बात से टोल दिया कि देखो एक दिन आए फोटो निकाल के चले गए, तब तो हम भारत मां की फिर से एक बार कुसेवा करेंगे। अगर भारतवासी कम से कम खर्च में मार्स में पहुंच सकते हैं, तो क्या भारतवासी अपना गली मोहल्ला साफ नहीं कर सकते हैं?
But it was a photo op for many in the government. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is a massive 2 lakh crore plan. The aim is to make more than 11 crore toilets. As many as 60% of Indians defecate outside. And here's the crux. The Modi government will give each panchayat 20 lakh rupees every year for the next 5 years. The Prime Minister also detailed a plan to spread and popularize his campaign by tagging celebrities to join, as well as reaching out on social media.
The entire National Capital Region is cut up and dumped. But dumped not in places or closed environment where it can be kept away from people, but dumped right outside offices, outside schools, this government school that you see on my right, and also right in the bylanes of where people are staying.
शौचालय के नाम पर ये सिर्फ मोबाइल टॉयलेट ला के रख दिया है उन्होंने। इसमें सिर्फ 28 सीटें हैं और मैं जैसे कि मैंने बताया कि 24,772 जनसंख्या है, जिसपे कि ये मोबाइल टॉयलेट कहाँ पर्याप्त है।
The PM speech is over. The various arrangements, the stage and all are being dismantled now, and even a cleanliness pledge has been taken by thousands. But clearly not everyone has taken this pledge to heart. Several of these leaflets have been thrown around the venue site here at India Gate. The big question, will the Modi magic work and transform this into a people's campaign? With Sonal Mehrotra in New Delhi, Siddharth Pandey for NDTV.
Well, as we said, it is also perhaps about changing mindsets. And joining me to take this discussion further today from the Sulabh International Social Service, Bindeshwar Pathak is joining us. He's the founder of that service. Sudhindra Kulkarni, author and commentator from Mumbai. In the studio, we have Chandrabhan Prasad, senior voice of the Dalit community and a writer as well. From the BJP, Sambit Patra. From the Congress, Abhishek Manu Singhvi joining us. I want to actually open this, Mr. Singhvi, by coming across to you for a response. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, when he announced the launch of the movement this morning, also said that it should not become victim to party politics. He's also challenged 9 people, including a senior congressman, to take on that challenge of 100 hours of volunteer work cleaning up India. Your response?
The concept of Swachh Bharat is unexceptionable. It cannot be objected to. It is like a virtuous cycle. It is like saying that mother's milk is good for babies. It is like saying poverty should be removed. But the real heart of the matter lies in implementation and achievement. And I would be the first to support if we find that coming true. My problem at the moment, today on the first day, is that it is high on rhetoric, on oratory, on optics, on photography, on showmanship, on event management. It seems to be a little low on specifics. Where is this 2 lakh crore going to come from? What about not having simple, seemingly trivial things like well-placed dustbins, even if you want to be clean? What about the greater, bigger, the divine ideas like having manual scavenging attacked fully, like having sanitation and sewerage infrastructure created? What about the fact that even in posh colonies in Delhi, municipalities do not clear garbage for weeks on end? If, I'm not talking of achievement, I'm saying if Mr. Modi and the government's rhetoric had been accompanied with a specific plan how to attack these things, I would have been a much happier person. We are still prepared to go along with the concept. We'll be the happiest if things work out.
All right.
But then don't be high on morality and low on specifics.
Okay, Sudhindra Kulkarni, I want to bring you into this, of course, because it is being launched on Gandhi Jayanti. It talks about an ideal as well that Mahatma Gandhi had laid out for India decades and decades ago. The Congress making the point that there are specifics that have not been brought on the table, that this is a lot of this is also rhetoric and the photo op and the optics. But having said that, is it not the fact that it's not about political parties, which way they will fall on this campaign? It's unexceptionable, as Abhishek Singhvi said, but ultimately we're looking at changing the mindset of an entire nation at various levels.
You know, I come here as someone who is into this mission of Swachh Bharat even before the Swachh Bharat campaign was launched. You know, we in Mumbai have established the Mahatma Gandhi Center for Sanitation, Cleanliness and Community Health before this mission was launched. Since it is being launched on Gandhi Jayanti, it is necessary for us to understand Mahatma Gandhi's concept of cleanliness. Mahatma Gandhi, of course, was the greatest champion of cleanliness and sanitation. No leader anywhere in the world attached as much importance to these two issues as he did. Nevertheless, we must understand that for him, cleanliness meant clean inside, clean outside.
Right.
It is not just cleanliness outside. Of course, our surroundings must be clean, our rivers must be clean, our roads must be clean, our railway station must be clean, but also our minds and hearts must be clean.
Right.
And therefore, this Swachh Bharat means that there must be no place for the gandagi of communalism, casteism, divisiveness of any kind, discrimination of any kind. It should be truly, you know, heart unity of all Indians.
Right, okay.
If we are clean inside, both the society as well as politics. If we are clean inside, our surroundings, our external world will certainly become clean. Of course, it's not going to happen automatically. There has to be a massive effort, and I congratulate the Prime Minister for launching this campaign. No Prime Minister in independent India attached as much importance to cleanliness and sanitation as Narendra Modi ji has done. So he deserves credit for this.
Okay.
But he has made it very clear कि सरकार ने कोई ठेका नहीं लिया है. स्वच्छ भारत यदि सफल होना है तो स्वच्छ भारत must become a partnership of government, central, state government and the people at large.
That's a very important point.
And it can be done in 5 years.
That's a very important point that you're raising कि सरकार ने कोई ठेका नहीं लगा के लेके रखा है इंडिया को साफ करने के लिए. But Sambit Patra, before I bring Mr. Pathak and Mr. Chandrabhan Prasad in also on this, I think Sudhindra Kulkarni is making a very, very important point that ultimately the policy notwithstanding, the kind of announcements notwithstanding, it's not only about what the government can force top down, it's also how you're going to implement this on the ground when it comes to enforcing, really in a manner of speaking, a civic consciousness, a civic responsibility, a sort of mitigation of a sense of entitlement that all of us across the board as Indians have.
Maya, let me begin by correcting my able friend Sudhindra Kulkarni ji by saying that the Prime Minister never said that Sarkar ne koi theka nahi liya hai. He only went ahead to say that it is not the job of only the Safai Karmacharis to see to it that the country is clean. It is an inclusive job of all of us, each citizen of this country, the Prime Minister of the country also. He even went to the extent of saying that even I am one of them. So he never said that Sarkar ne koi theka nahi liya, because at the end of the day, it is the government which in a holistic manner will see to it that all this is achieved.
Right, so
point
that's
number
the question.
One.
How do you get the public to actually participate in this?
I'm answering this. Half the work has already been done, because something which is well begun is something which we should all applaud to. And today the Prime Minister himself has said that this is not a matter which should be politicized, rather a matter in which we should all move ahead and see to it that the thing is achieved. Today we may have suggestions from the various quarters, from the various panelists, but I see no reason as to why there should be criticism. Criticism in the sense that Mr. Modi has only picked up a broom, he has not picked up a gun. Mr. Modi has only spoken of cleanliness, he has not spoken of destroying the cleanliness of this country.
I think
so naturally,
that's the tangent you're
Maya,
taking it to, Mr. Patra. Nobody's making a comparison between a broom and a gun. But okay, we'll take your point that at the end of the day, Prime Minister Modi is also saying that this has got to be across or apolitical. It's an apolitical campaign that impacts every Indian. Mr. Pathak and Mr. Prasad. Mr. Pathak, I want to come to you first. You've struggled and struggled, before making Sulabh this kind of reality, and it's become synonymous with opportunity, hygiene, options for sanitation for so many disempowered citizens.
Today is a golden day in the history of India that the Prime Minister of the country has taken broom in his hand and called the entire nation to join him to make India clean, to keep India clean. And I compare this attempt as a legacy of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma had great importance to cleanliness, and he said, I want independence later on, but clean India first. And he gave importance to toilets, because in his ashram everybody has to clean toilets.
Right.
And he used to go to the Valmiki colony, wherever he had opportunity to go, he would sleep there, Gandhi himself, so to give prestige to the persons who were engaged in this job.
Right.
And that way he kept one person in his ashram to show to nation they are all equal. They are nowhere they are lower to anybody.
Right.
And the present Prime Minister has started the same thing what Gandhi started doing.
Okay.
So
all right.
the first let me complete.
Go ahead.
So
sir.
the question is, if you have time later on, I will come again, how it is possible. So the government, NGOs, people, they have all combined together this can be achieved. It is not a part of the government or the NGO or people only.
Right.
So the combination of
community,
three will make
collective
India
effort.
clean.
Collective effort. We get that. Mr. Chandramohan Prasad,
Yes, yes.
the point that ultimately even Mr. Pathak has touched on, Sudhindra Kulkarni has touched on, is this issue of the sense of entitlement, the hierarchy, the caste system, which has been so intrinsic to the hygiene and the kind of debate around how this country is going to be cleaned up. In fact, Prime Minister Modi also today making that launch from the colony of Safai Karamcharis in Delhi, making that point about caste as well.
Well, let me begin with saying that the idea of Swachh Bharat parallels the slogan of Garibi Hatao, it parallels the slogan of Sampurna Kranti, it parallels Rajiv Gandhi's slogan of computers and IT. But there are issues which we need to debate. The Valmiki colony in Delhi is not the dirtiest colony in this country. If you make a list of 100 dirtiest colonies, Valmiki colony will not come in that. So why to take a caste specific area to launch your movement, because then it connects dirt with Dalits. Number two, why not give role to technology? The broom that was used 1,000-year-old could not clean India. Nowhere in the world this broom can make any country clean. So why not to give role to private to technology and not to and a role to private sector?
I think, Mr. Prasad, the question really is, yes, role to technology, role to the private sector. Each one of us as citizens have our role to play in this. But what are your concerns about the kind of sense of entitlement